welcome to my channel. It's Cusp Beauty Tarot. I'm going to do things a little bit differently, at least for a little while, see how it goes. We'll try it for October at the least. I'm going to be doing, focusing on the cusp readings per the signs, since not many people address those. I'll do a short hit of general life and career and that kind of thing. Then we'll move into your relationship or relationship vibes, energies. And instead of doing an oracle, I'm going to do a quick reading or a poem or a little excerpt from Pierre-Alex Janté's book, Her, which is really beautiful. So I'm using the Fountain Tarot, and let's begin. This particular reading is for, let's see, Cancer, Leo. Cancer, Leo. Sorry, I forgot for a minute there. Cancer, Leo, cusp. Cancer, Leo, October 2019. A few cards, general, first. Emperor, Lovers. Yeah, so this is very clear to me because the Emperor and the Seven of Wands is about putting pushback and setting up a boundary, and something that is calling for you to take control and push back. Certainly, the Emperor is in the driver's seat, and this is great. So whatever the project, situation, relationship ever is going on is a prominent thing in your life right now. For Cancer, Leos, there is a situation that's calling you to take charge, and you are taking charge. It's really around probably a very important partnership to you, with the Lovers card in the middle, or a very important decision that you have to make, or both. It could be an important decision around a very deep and important tie that is in your life. But whatever those outside influences are, you're kind of fending them off and saying, I got this. The Emperor is in control. The Seven of Wands character is in control. So you're going to make that decision. You're going to come to a conclusion. Could be struggling with it, but you don't want outside opinions. You don't want outside influence. This is for you to do. This is for you to do. So what else do we need to know about this situation for Cancer, Leo? Yeah, it's a big deal. The Tower and Queen of Wands. You're going to be fine with the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. You're going to be able to create order out of this chaos. Something is coming up that's really rocking your world, causing you to make a pretty big or heart and head decision. You don't want outside influence. You've established a certain amount of credibility or success with this situation. You can handle it, and you're going to be pretty in charge about it and come out pretty glowing with it. In control again, Queen of Wands. You're going to come out positive, attracting good things. Despite the upheaval and despite any shakeup that goes on, it's good shakeup. It's causing you to rethink or think through what's important to you and make a really important decision here. So I don't know if this is a work situation, a job, a partnership, probably business or personal partnership, where you feel the need to gain back control, put the proper boundaries in place. What will you or will you not tolerate? Because it can't happen anymore this way. Whatever this is cannot be. It cannot be continuing. It's probably gone on for a while, but whatever it is, it cannot continue. It might have gone on for 6 years. 6 Lovers, 6 Wands prior to the 7. 6 or 7 years. So good news, despite some chaotic times, it's an important juncture, an important decision, and you're going to be fine. You're going to come out kind of like smelling like roses here, with the new energy to create, to build, to rebuild, to spark something new and inspirational, to come out quote unquote attractive in this scenario despite the chaos. So very good. Excellent, excellent. So what else is going on from a relationship standpoint for Cancer, Leos? Cancer, Leo. some fresh energy on these cards. Cancer, Leo. Cancer, Leo. October 2019, or whenever you're watching this. I do all kinds of cutting of the energy. It's a little radical. 10 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 3 of Coins, and the Hanged Man. So something has happened. You feel in a situation that's just gone wrong for a long time, or has truly, there's no way around when you get the 10 of Swords. It's definitely my betrayal card. It's my backstabbing card. It does say you've kind of tipped your hand. The scales have tipped to the point of no return. When you've gotten to the 10 of Swords, it's gotten almost really pretty much as negative as it's going to go, but it's a really hurtful kind of heart seizing up feeling. And you have a feeling of wanting to perhaps leave the scene and find out where you can build something positive with a new perspective. So it's like coming out of this really kind of negative energy. You're going to find a way to break free of a place that you've probably devoted a lot of time and emotion, and find out new and more positive ways to build, and with a new perspective, with some spiritual advancement. Because you know, when you go through the 10 of Swords, it's really likely that you've been able to spiritually advance. And that's probably the best thing we can say out of a 10 of Swords scenario. When somebody's betrayed you or stabbed you in the back, or just when you thought, you know, they might have been coming around, and then you realize they're playing lower than you, they're at a lower vibration than you, or they were taking you for granted in the biggest way, and you're like, no. 8 of Cups is finally, no, I'm sorry. I won't be taking that anymore. Let's just see. Let's keep our minds open. What is the energy of the person that you're thinking about here as we do the read? 7 of Coins. They're analyzing this carefully. Magician. They might have a sneaky way about them. Shifty, sneaky, but I don't know. There's an element of that with the Magician. Could be charismatic and attractive at all at the same time. And they've got an element of moving on too. Like, where are things going to serve them better? They're analyzing carefully. Where can they build? Where can they grow? I think that they've seen the writing on the wall with you pushing away. So they're going to be that person like, oh, well, you know, if you're leaving, I was already leaving. I'm already going to pursue my career. I'm going to pursue my success. I'm all about the money. Truthfully, I can be very successful. I'm going to move on to smoother times. So they're the kind of person like, here's what I'm getting. They may not be the kind of person, a bit of a fair weather person who has a big ego. And when push comes to shove, they're ready to shove off here. So was this relationship worth fighting for in their mind? Or is it just too much drama? Or did it mean something to them, but they're just reevaluating a lot of things in their life? So they have to do that. Yeah, or they could be healing from something. They could be healing. Why the Star? They could be healing from something that you have no control over. Wheel of Fortune. Something might have gone all, kind of wrong for them. Some kind of negative situation, and they have to go off and heal from it. Doesn't mean you're not going to be attracted. Doesn't mean this is going to be hard for you to do the push away thing, but you are taking a break to rethink it. Doesn't mean you won't come back together, but let me just see if there's any other advice for you here with this situation. I'm going to pull 2 cards for you. The 4 of Wands is protect yourself, build your strong foundations. Ace of Coins. Don't ignore shiny, bright opportunities that can really lead you in a great direction. And that says that is coming for you. It could be a new opportunity, it could be new work, it could be a new person, it could be a new perspective, as with the Hanged Man, a new perspective you need to give yourself on this situation in order to move forward. So a lot of goodness here with the 4 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, that you need to kind of look at this positively and set yourself up with some firm structures. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Coins, 4-4. Some firm structures that you can launch from is what to do during this time of exploration. They're exploring, you're exploring. This is very mirroring each other. They're taking their time and assessing. You have the Eight of Cups pushing off to feel that you're going to assess it, Hanged Man. They're pushing off with Six of Swords to assess this. Maybe they're doing some healing. So, So what I'm reading for you here is on page 72, and it says, to her past, and you can insert he or her, him or her. I see you replaying the worst scenes of her life over and over, trying to convince her that she is less than good. Listen to me. I will love her until you become a faded memory, until your words are without sound and empty to her ears. I will love her until you no longer get the best of her, until you are nothing to her. Wow. So, to me, this is about the person who comes up with your ace of, this is your ace of discs person, who comes in from this chaotic scene, bright and shiny, and says, you know what? I don't care what this person did to you, Ten of Swords, that made you push away, but I'll be here until that person's a distant memory. So if you're dealing with anything like that, I do feel for you, because nobody wants to have had a Ten of Swords betrayal situation. But this would say either someone's coming in and saying those words that they're going to be here till that person's out of your memory, or you're finding someone to say that to who's experienced something as well. And you're saying, I'm going to love you until, we get through this. I'd love to know which role you're playing, as we know the characters can always switch. So I hope some of this made sense to you. Please comment, like if you think you liked it. Let me know what you feel about me focusing on cusp readings and periodic other readings for sure. And we'll take it from there. Thanks for being here.